So if you're trying to get VSTs that are native to Windows working on your Linux DAWs, so if you use Bitwig or if you use anything else that's under a wine container or a prefix, the easiest way to go about getting things working is to use a project called yabridge. It's over here, you can see it, you can get it at GitHub. Or if you use Arch, the easiest way would be either Yay or Paru. You search for the package, and then there's going to be two packages you'll need. You'll need yabridge, and then you'll need yabridge control. And so once you install the VST in a wine container or prefix, you will then just go through the process of installing it, getting all the DLLs that you need. Typically, if you install a program like FL Studio, that's just a good example considering it uses a lot of the DLLs and everything that will be needed for VSTs. You install FL Studio, even if you don't have a key, I guess you can use that as a prefix, and then you install your plugins and your VSTs on there. So for example, if I were to use Lutris, you can see I have it right here, music, and this is FL Studio installation. And then what I did was I changed the executable to like the installations for various VSTs, or you can run the wine tricks, and when this comes up you can use the Explorer to browse for the installers for those various VSTs. But anyways, so you install the VSTs and then you use yabridge, and then you install the package for yabridge. So like this. And then it would install it, but I already have them installed, so I'm going to skip that step. And then once they're installed, you go over here, yabridgectl, help, and then you can see that there's add and sync. Those are the two most important, and status, to check that it works. So what you do is you do yabridgectl status, and then that's going to list the ones that I already have installed. And you can see that it has this path, and then all of the VSTs in that path are listed. So if you wanted to add something else, yabridgectl add, and then let's just say home faceless music stuff here. Invalid value. Okay. Let's try that again. Okay, so I made the directory, then I go to add, then I go to yabridgectl sync, and so it'll scan all the folders that I have in the add, and then once all the scanning is done, you would then go yabridgectl status, and it'll list all the folders. And then let's see if it lists the one that we just added. Yeah, so it lists it right here. And if there were any VSTs, VST2, VST3, or CLAP plugins, it would list them here, and then you would be able to go into something like Bitwig, add it under your locations right here. That's the default location that I have it in. And then you would scan it, get it to auto sync, and then when you go to add it, it will be under location. For me, it's under plugins, and then I have the VST2, VST3, CLAP plugins, and then everything works as intended. So for example, Arturia Analog Lab is not native on Linux. It uses yabridge. So then if you have a instance of wine running, you might run into this problem where it says could not load plugin. You just have to make sure you close anything using wine. So let's just do that real quick. Let's just take the easy way. Kill all the wine instances. Okay. And then I'll reopen Bitwig. And then once it reopens, I should be able to start a new project, add Analog Lab, and it will take a little while because it has to load up the plugins. and especially in Bitwig because it loads it separate from the DAW, so that if any of the plugins crashes, it doesn't crash your entire DAW. So then it will be a little wonky where you'll like sometimes be missing the cursor. As you can see, like it's on the plugin but it's not working. So there's like some things where you go like here, you right click. So the way I just fix that is I click down this drop down menu, I right click in the menu, and then I drag that right click outside of the plugin. I let go, and then I come back in, and you can see the cursor again. It's a little bit wonky, but better than not having the plugin at all. And now everything should work as intended. So let me put these on so I can actually hear it. My settings, audio. I have a mess here with the actual audio, so bear with me on that. Focus right. And now everything works. It interacts with my MIDI and everything. Anyways, I hope that was helpful for anyone. Please feel free to subscribe if you want more tips on Bitwig or anything DAW related. Alright, take care.